set it right down into the painting. Shoot, I think we have a finished painting. With that, I'm going to wish you happy painting, and God bless, my friend. I'll see you next show.
Last week, I messed up. Let's do something different today. Welcome! My name is Hubert, and on this channel I share with you my journey on becoming a better painter after many years without touching a brush. So, last week I messed up. I had a terrible experience with the Canoptech Waves resin proxy that would be used in my Warhammer 40k Necron army. Well, they're unusable. Unless I find another way, I'll have to buy 12 official models.
Fuck this. Fuck. Fuck. Did you see this? Look at this.
Father, think of the child.
Fuck. Yes.
For now, let's focus on something else. I still need a second Technomancer for my army, and instead of having the same model twice, I'll have another proxy for this time. And my friends, let's build and paint him, all united in joy, love, and kindness. This model comes from a shop called Wargames Exclusive, and they're from Ukraine. My fellow mini painting enthusiasts, join me in what is going to be the complete opposite of last week's experience. This video is about enjoying the simple things in this hobby and having a good time when everything goes well. I had no issue whatsoever assembling this kit. Everything went fine. What a day! I love the fact that he is not standing on his feet, but relying on his tentacles to wander around the battlefield. Today, we'll be using the airbrush a lot. Now, hush, it's just a tool. It's okay. Use whatever you have and whatever you enjoy the most. It's all about having a good time. We'll be doing glow effects on his staff and blades, and a little bit of OSL on his orb and face. I'm sure it will turn out great. Isn't it refreshing? 40 degrees Celsius outside, sweat dripping down my ass crack, enjoying the hobby. I'll be doing my usual paint job for my necrons, but this time we have cloth and armor to paint. So I'll be doing as follows. First, cover the armor in chrome, correct the mistakes on the cape, then paint the cloth, and finally correct the mistakes on the armor. That way, I get the advantages of the airbrush without getting too messy. Isn't that beautiful? My goal was to make some sort of living necrotic cloth that resembles that of my Nightbringer. They'll go perfectly together and will rip flesh and souls like tiny little happy tree friends.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. And he was a good friend.
Time to take a shit on this Technomancer.
Mikäli maakuntiasukka niin haluaa.
I want a thick layer of streaking grime everywhere. That way, I'll be able to play with my sponge later to create a natural state. I think I like it this way because it gives me more space to play afterwards. My friends, I will let you enjoy, as I always do, this moment of joy.
You hear that, Samson? Beautiful.
After a few minutes of drying, because of the apocalyptic heat going on here, let's take a look at what we can do with the glow effects. Isn't that wonderful? Same as usual, we go from dark to light with greens. Caliban green, Moot green, then a touch of bright fluorescent yellow. I had my very close friend with me painting his Tau warriors. You might encounter some shaky footage. He tends to get nervous when I tickle his
Poo-poo comes out, the other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. Fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes into the anus all the way.
You say, I can't draw a straight line. I don't have the talent, Bob, to do what you're doing. That's baloney. Talent is a pursued interest. In other words, anything that you're willing to practice, you can do.
What a joyful painting session. Isn't it precious when everything goes your way? I'll finish this model with some dry brushing with chrome on his body and pure white on the glow effects and cape, just to add some contrast and highlight some of the details. For the details, it makes them more readable on the tabletop. This brush is amazing. Far better in my opinion than the fancy ones I got. It's a makeup brush, costs €2, easy to clean, and allows me to control my paint and movement even more. Let's finish the base and take a little bit more time for one final glow effect on the runes carved under him. As always, I use red pigment to blend everything together to make him part of the world he's standing on. I like it this way. Let's take a look at the finished Technomancer. Oh, don't you love it when everything comes together? This model was very welcome after last week's failure. But you know, we always learn from our mistakes. Sometimes it's also nice to have it easy, because life tends to be an empty, joyless, putrid sack of happy times. One thing, I'm starting to take requests, so if you have anything that you want me to paint, and if it's within my budget, don't hesitate to ask me. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this session, and as usual, until next time, happy painting!